This has to be by far the lamest, wackest, silliest reunion I have ever watched. I ain't got all this, so let's talk about it. Oh yes, bitches and hoes. I'm back.
I'll drop a player like it's nothing, it ain't working out. Now no debate up for discussion, bitch, I'm walking out. My time is money, I ain't loving, let you toast it out. Flip my weave and walk it out, look how I just bossed it out. Now come on baby, why you bugging, we can't talk it out. I keeps it moving, I ain't tripping, lost another spouse. I'm just a boss, it's in my blood, no I won't scream or shout. Grabbing my keys.
What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Voodoo Doll TV, and we are here to do a review on Love, Not Love, Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 9655, episode 48, reunion part 92. Listen, this reunion was so lame, y'all. It was so bad. Oh, this throw the whole cast away, throw the whole show away. Matter of fact, throw the whole Bravo away. This was horrible. This was hard to watch. I ain't even gonna lie. It was just. It's just not doing what they think it's supposed to do. And I don't like that for the reunion, because I feel like when it comes to reunions on all these shows, this is when the girls are supposed to get it popping. And it seemed like with this reunion, it was just lame. I don't believe Drew's story. I don't know why I feel like her and Ralph are acting, if you ask me. And then she gets up and sings to this dude like she in a music video. What are we watching here? You know what? It don't even matter though. Let's get into this review so we can get out of this review. Let's roll. So now we picked up where we left off from. Drew is over there making idle threats that she knows she ain't gonna deliver on. She's over there telling Courtney, keep my kid name out your mouth. Courtney said, I didn't say nothing about your child. All I said was you wanted Ralph to adopt the baby so that you can go be a lesbian over there with Ty. Now, what's his name? Andy wants to say you did talk about her child. No, she did not. Y'all see, here we go again. The same Erica Mena stuff. If she say something in regards to the relationship, that does not mean she's speaking about the child. She was not speaking about the child. And that's just that on that. But they go back and forth. She telling her to keep my name out your mouth. And Courtney was like, and what you gonna do? Make me, bitch. That's what she was saying. Girl, Drew, go lay down. And of course, Kenya don't want to share her tea, so she jumps in and was just like, you did speak about her child. Children are off limits. Kenya, mind your business. What's going on in your divorce? When is the divorce going to be final? Get her off of here. So he asking Drew, how would Courtney know all this information? Drew said basically he over there coaching Courtney and all of that. Do I believe that? Probably. Do I believe they kissing cousins? No, I believe they fucking cousins. Said what I said. Because something is weird about that dynamic and that duo. But at the end of the day, Drew, this is all your fault. You've accepted this all these years. Now you want to come on TV and tell it to us? What you want us to do about it? Nothing, because you love your husband and you're going to be with your husband if he want to be with you, and he's going to be able to go off to Miami and Turks and Caicos and all over the world and just tell you to go lay down and shut your mouth. Get off my screen. Now, I ain't going to lie. I forgot what happened here and what they had asked Courtney. I think it was something to the effect of, what did Ralph tell you what was going on? And Courtney said, she said Ralph felt betrayed because she was over there being a candy licker with Ty. That's what Courtney said Ralph had told her. But my thing is, why is Ralph telling you all of this? But this ain't my marriage. If Drew loved it, we like it now. We not about to act like it's got to come to an end now. No. Drew has been dealing with this, according to her words, since they was in Chicago before the cameras came on. So anyway, I even forgot what Candy had said right here. Maybe she was corroborating the fact about Ty meeting that girl over there on the set. I don't remember because the shit was trash. Let's move on. So now Sheree enters the chat and said, oh yeah, somebody had brought some papers to my house about Drew, and they were actually the text messages between Drew and Ty. So now everybody's wondering who the hell brought it over there. Sheree says she don't know, but I don't believe it. She bullshitting. I believe Ralph went brought him over there and helped her. You know, I think they all concocting against Drew. And Drew, I don't feel bad for you, fat. You know why? Because this is what you do. This is how you roll. So Andy reads the text and was like, you know, it's just basically her being, you know, whatever, the negligent on the phone with Ty or whatever. And they asked Drew, they was like, Drew, bitch, is you fucking on that girl? Is you scissoring over there? And she sitting up there looking, was like, no, I mean, we just kind of like, we talk like anybody. I just know her from, you know, like anywhere. Drew, stop the cap, girl. If you're dagging, bitch. We don't care. We the people don't care. I don't understand why this is a big old deal. Candy them over there reading the doggone text. Kenya trying to see if there was a coochie pic sent. This is just getting out of hand at this point. So now Drew over there stuck between a rock and a hard place because her tease is out. Girl, Drew, you know what pisses me off about you, Drew? You think other people stupid. That's what it is. If you smashing, that's it. You can't even get when he asked you was you smashing, you couldn't even get your words out. You was over there sounding like Sheree going and look at him reading all your teas, girl. She News. Why you didn't post this? Why wasn't this published in She News along with Candy's restaurant? That's what I want to know. Because this the teas that should have been up in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Anyway, Monyetta got a orphanage or something like that. And let me say this to you, Monyetta. Bitch, you done came up here and told everybody you was from New Orleans, ho. And now you done got up here and embarrassed the whole city, bitch. You had the whole city on your back and your back broke. I never want to see you on any other TV again. You are a boot-licking, candy-licking heifer. Get off of my screen, bitch. Okay, so now they cut for a break. Sheree go in the back to spill tea with Marlo, and they were saying how Candy was all defeated and all of that. The She News thing was cute. Marlo said she wanted to subscribe, and I feel like if it was a real thing, it would be cute to have. But Sheree, you probably ain't padding or got nothing for it. Candy gonna buy it and put you in your own newspaper. Now, this is where the tea started getting cool, right? So Courtney went to the back to go speak to her cousin, Ralph, right? So she goes to the back because Ralph is getting ready to go on. He getting tapered up, getting ready to go out there and do his little 1-2 yin 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 yin. And he sees her and he was like, what's going on? Now listen, I don't like the way your head shaped right here, Ralph. I hate it for your record, Ralph. I just don't. I just don't like it. But she gives him a nice hug, and I didn't like this part right here. And it's not that I care about Drew, but it's just the fact of y'all motherfuckers must think people is crazy. Y'all are fucking. We know it. We can see it. And I know we can see it because Ralph was able to see it behind your back when he saw, what's that girl name? Drew's sister mama. Allison. When he saw Drew's sister mama coming up behind you, about to bat you upside the back of your head, Courtney. Courtney, how did you not see her? Well, I think Ralph saw her because when Ralph saw her, she turned around and sister mama Courtney, what's her name? Allison was behind there saying, you ain't his cousin. Why you over here? And I ain't gonna lie, I give it to Courtney. Courtney stood her ground and Courtney was like, girl, get the fuck out of my face, bitch. I said what I said, get out my face. And Allison, the sister mama, was like, oh, so you do use the word bitch now? She said, I do now. And Allison, sister mama Allison was just like, bitch, who you think you talking to, ho? I will drag you up in this bitch. And Courtney was like, bitch, that's her name, Courtney. Courtney was like, bitch, run it. What's up? Run them hands, bitch. I'm down for that. What's up, bitch? Y'all think I'm pussy because I don't say nothing? What's popping? So then a girl had to get between them, bitch. And it was a whole little 1-2. But my thing is, sister mama, Allison, is you or is you ain't having issues? Because if you is, why is you running up on people like that? What if Courtney would have did a 1-2 box on you, Allison, sister mama Allison? Then they would have been dragging Courtney for fighting the mentally ill. Y'all got to be strong. So now Candy has taken the reins of saying she has caused over 100,000 orgasms for the people. And for some odd reason, it just don't sit right in my spirit. Get her off of here. So they asked the girls if they have any bedroom candy products. Everybody have some. I ain't gonna lie, I got one too. Did get me the I ain't gonna tell you which one I got, but I did get one, But all the girls have their products. What's that girl name on the other side? Sanya and all of them said they had it. Sanya said was responsible for some orgasms. Get off here, girl. It was so lame. So now we're at Sanya's package and they start talking about her sisters and all of that. She said she wasn't being mean to her sister, whatever. We get to the most important part. She starts talking about how she miscarried. She knew she had a failed pregnancy. She was supposed to have a DNC. Instead of taking care of that, Sanya decides she wants to go out and work and do a commentator job and then get the DNC later. But the way nature works, nature ended up having her miscarriage before she can do that. First of all, my sympathy and empathy goes out to Sanya for having to experience that because I know firsthand how horrible that can be. However, Sanya, this is tall tale signs. Even with Candy, y'all working too much and not taking care of y'all bodies. That could have definitely been avoided, but I'm not here to scold you or whatever because she's pregnant again and we gonna move on from that. Now, Sanya goes on to say she felt some type of way because she got calls and flowers from everybody and she said, Kenya called her the first time, but Kenya never called her back. Sanya, why do you care? If you're recovering, why do you care? You gonna sit up here and say, I thought we were building a friendship. Girl, you say that to everybody. Nobody is your friend saying you looking real lame out here. I'm sorry. What is it? Girl, you think I'd be worried about if Kenya called me 3-4 times? But Kenya was being an adult about it. And Kenya said, you know what? I didn't mean to do that to you. I called you. You didn't answer. I would never, disappoint you like that. We were supposed to be sister twin mamas or whatever. She was going to have a baby and I was going to have a baby and we was going to do it together. I apologize. If I wasn't there for you, that wasn't my intent. Shout out to Kenya because, see, she was going to try to make that a moment, Kenya. And I didn't feel like it was a moment to be made. That's just that. So now that brings us over to Kenya. And what's his name? Andy asked her, is Brooklyn still awaiting her little baby brother or sister? She said Brooklyn wants a little sister, and she is awaiting that sister, but she has decided that she will adopt. Kudos, bravo to doggone Kenya. Kenya, if you do exactly what you say you're going to do, I think that is going to be amazingly wonderful. She said she wants the baby to be a little bit younger than Brooklyn so they could grow up together. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I think that is going to be amazing because using those eggs would have been the worst decision you could have made, period. Those eggs got mark attached to it. Y'all ain't divorced yet. He already dragging you behind Brooklyn, girl. He would have drugged you by that Marilyn Monroe wig you got on if you'd have had another baby for him. So shout out to Kenya for adopting. That's what she said, adopting. Yeah, she gonna adopt. Let's move on. So now Kenya feels some type of way because Kenya feels like, girl, Sanya, I feel like, you be trying to take up for Marlo. And Kenya, not Kenya, Sanya was like, how the hell I'm trying to take up for her? She was like, because every time I turn around, you got something to say about, what's going on with me and Marlo. And Sanya's whole thing was, that's not true. She said, girl, I just be calling out the double standard. Y'all have a whole double standard over there and I don't like it. Kenya was really mad because Sanya was calling out the fact that when it was Martell in her DM, she blew it up and made it all big as shit. But when it was her man in Marlo's DM, we gonna just sweep that under the rug and ain't that big of a deal. There is a double standard. There is a double standard. Now, Kenya feels like, but you don't call Marlo out. And she said, yes, I do. I called Marlo out when she sent them videos to, what's that girl, Toya? She said, because Toya not here, bitch, you was wrong for that. And they showed the flashback. She did. All right, we're done. Let's move on. So now Andy asked Candy about her YouTube channel and how she feel that the girls feel like basically all you want to do is run to your YouTube channel to paint the narrative. Candy's response is, I'm just giving back the girls what they give to me. False, Candy. False. Candy, I got to give this one to Sheree. You drug She by Sheree all season. Like now they going west. You did. Yes, you did. And then when it comes to your shit, you go down there on the speak on it and you get to speak on it and you getting the candy yams all riled up and they all just believe whatever you say happened behind the scenes, whatever happened behind the scenes. Sheree has every right to be upset with you. She had every right to doggone print the She News because Candy was being messy. Period. Now, Sheree did ask Candy through a call-in message or sent a message. You know how you be reading the messages from people, the audience, asking her if she should step down. She was like, because, girl, you ain't never here. You're never here, fat. Why shouldn't you just step down? You ain't got no time for your friends. You can't come on trips, bitch. You're in and out here, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And Candy feels like no. In Sheree's question, she also states that Candy don't share none of her personal life or the bad sides of her business. She always showing the good shit. Now, Candy feels like that's bullshit because I did Candy in the gang and y'all saw that my man ain't have enough money to get no generator so them people could have running water and food and all of that in the restaurant. That's why I was failing all of them inspections. Candy is right. She has been transparent about her life, but I believe this, Candy, it's over for you, fat. Just go ahead on and chase your EGOT, ma'am. There's nothing else to say about you, Candy. You're just gonna open more businesses and sell more sex toys, girl. We done seen enough of it. Just go ahead on and bow out gracefully, retire, and before you get fired, girl. Just go ahead on and leave. That's my opinion. So now here we get the Marlo and Candy, Lord. Marlo is still holding on to the fact that Candy didn't go down there and say, every man wants a woman to her nephew funeral. That girl didn't know your people like that, girl. God damn. What you want her to do? She said y'all talked and had an emotional moment. Marlo, what do you want her to do? And Marlo was like, well, I just feel like she could have did a little bit more. Like what, bitch? Marlo said that hoe could have brought some fried chicken or called and sang her sister a song over the phone. I said, bitch, you can't make this shit up. Marlo, go lay your Ozempic ass down because this shit not making no sense at this point. Now I feel like you just saying anything. And if I was Candy, I'd have said, fuck you. fuck your cousin on his dead homie's own schoolyard. And I would have said, fuck your sister too, bitch. I'm tired of y'all with this bullshit. Now this time I gotta take up for Candy. Marlo, you're doing the fucking most, bitch. Fuck all that. Like Candy said, bitch, when you was so-called grieving, bitch, you was calling me, telling me how to get a bag, talking about getting money, so you wasn't grieving that bad. And I believe you, Candy. I believe you. Marlo, go take some more Ozempic and go lay down. That girl don't owe you or your sister or now nigga over there in the Marlo Hampton camp a goddamn thing. It didn't happen on her watch like the other shooting. It didn't happen on her watch. It wasn't nobody from the restaurant, so it ain't her business. Girl, get off of here. Now, while Candy and Marlo is going back at it, back and forth, Drew decides to add her little 2 cents and get shut down. Drew jumps in talking about, well, Marlo, you this, and this. Marlo said, bitch, shut up and worry about your marriage. See, these jokes write themselves. Drew, you have a lot of shit to be worried about right now. Where is your husband and his cousin? And you over here worried about that? Mind your goddamn business. Shut up. I don't care what the clapback was, Drew. Cause see, you so lame. It boils my skin. It boils my blood. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You got a long road coming up against you. When your man come out here and you get to singing to him, you worry about that shit. Mind your business, bitch. Get off of here. So now let's get to the only interesting part of this shit, and that was when Ralph came out. Wreck-It Ralph came out. I ain't gonna lie, he looked cute in his tux. I gotta give him that. I gotta give him the credit where he do. His head still shaped like a sweet potato, but he looked cute in his tux. I had to give him that part. But anyway, Ralph comes out. We find out they still living together and they co-parenting. Now, every time he asks Drew a question, Drew wants to pass it off to Ralph and say Ralph wants the attention. That's the only reason he here. Even Andy had to say, well, no, we invited him, fat. I mean, what you want us to do, bitch? Now, you sitting over here trying to shade your own husband, and this is why it don't feel realistic to me. I feel like it's bullshit, because they said they going through mediation. Well, if y'all going through mediation, what y'all beefing for? Bitch, mediation my ass. Y'all should be over there signing the paperwork. They asked if the kids know. No, the children don't know. None of the kids know what's going on. And Ralph feel like that whole round there slandering his name. Ralph, it don't take a lot to slander your name, nigga, because you always doing some old felonious fucked up shit. This is what we know. This ain't what we think. This is what we know. We've seen it with our own eyes. So now they get to asking Drew, what's going on. And she says she don't feel protected by him. Duh, because she feel like when she came home and said that they was calling her a bitch, he should have protected her. I guess. See, for me, this wouldn't even be a conversation because number one, I wouldn't feel so played to come home and say, babe, your cousin called me a bitch. If anything, I'd have came home and say, babe, your cousin called me a bitch and I rammed that whole head through the glass. Nah, tell your auntie or whoever her mommy is, my bad, But she feels some type of way because Ralph didn't have her back. She said he always putting other women before her. She said he quit therapy because the doctor was making him take accountability and making him look bad. And basically, he over there concocting this story with Mimi about the Ty situation. It was all a lie. Now, Ralph had said, I ain't lying. You know how I know? Because your assistant told me. Your assistant told me what the hell was going on or whatever. She goes directly into denial mode, and literally everybody on the couch said that he wasn't lying because the assistant told them. Drew, get her up here. At this point, just get her up here. Now, you see, you bitch. I didn't even want to do no one-on-ones on this video because the one-on-ones on this video wouldn't mean nothing because this shit was trash. But bitch, I had to call you down to the red carpet, ho. You done got up here, them girls, everybody over there telling you your assistant ain't shit and spilling your teas, and you over there holding steadfast that that's a lie. Talking about, y'all don't know, y'all not in my marriage. If y'all never been in a marriage, y'all don't know. Bitch, I've been in one and you look about as dumb as a box of rocks, bitch. Your assistant and everybody around you is spilling your teas, bitch. Now, I'm not saying Ralph ain't over there doing no fuck shit neither, because I know he is, because he a fuck nigga, But what I'm saying to you is, dummy Lamont, stop getting up here acting like everybody else is fucking crazy while everybody around you is calling you crazy, bitch. That nigga was around there telling everybody. The assistant you was over there practicing with went around telling everybody you was over there scissoring with Ty, bitch. And I believe it at this point. Because you just so hell-bent on trying to make Ralph look bad instead of saving your own face, bitch. Now get off of here because I know I feel like I know allegedly they said what they said was true. And I don't really give a damn who carpet you're munching on, bitch. I just feel like don't lie to us, bitch, because we don't have time to even deal with the bullshit, because we really don't give a damn. Get off of here. So now Ralph holding steadfast that he hasn't been cheating. He's been faithful to his wife, Cap. We don't believe it. And that when he went down there to Vegas, he was down there working. And he said he had went on Instagram Live to show that he was at work. And he also said, what's that girl named? Drew made up that whole shit about him. What they said? Oh, auditioning for Magic Mike. But see, the Cap came in right here. Candy had done already called the man who run the production for that thing and had already found out that you were in fact indeed supposed to audition for that place or for that show or whatever. But we find out that it don't matter because he said that's what they wanted him to do, but he didn't do it. Because you know Drew was around here saying that he was out there letting the lady who rubbed all that Earl on his body, that he was over there in Vegas over there having parties and all of that. Then Drew pulls out some text messages that she had from Wreck-It Ralph, because Wreck-It Ralph said expose it if you're going to expose it. So she pulled out some text and showed them to Andy. And Andy read some text that said, bring that dick back here. Wreck-It Ralph claims and swears to God on everything he loved that was a catfish and that the person sent the same stuff to him. Girl, this is just... I don't believe any of this, y'all. I don't believe it. Is it me, or does this all seem contrived? Like I don't believe none of it. But anyway, she said she was insecure in her marriage. She said because he never made her feel secure. And she said if they'd never been married, they'd never understand how that feels. Well, I've been married, and I'll say that if you're insecure in your marriage, it's because you're not putting your foot down on some certain things. Now, I'm not saying he's not making you feel insecure, because absolutely he does. But the thing is, see, you got to know how to play catch back, bitch. See, when that nigga think he's in control, you got to start making that nigga wonder where you at. You feel me? Now, if you was gonna go over there and sizzle with Tide, that's fine. But you supposed to make that nigga skin crawl behind you. You doing it all wrong, Drew. You doing it all wrong. Now you're about to allegedly get divorced, child. I don't believe none of this shit, you ask me. But I'm just saying, like, you doing this all backwards. Now, Ralph lets us know that she brought Ty to the birthday party, to his birthday party. Now, what's that girl named? Drew, if you did that, you was a dirty bitch. But if he did what he did on the show, like discipline and all that shit, sound about right. Sound about right. You know, yeah. Because I know, see, when they were talking about when you met her, you were saying that, no, because Monietta had said that you said that was your girl crush. And now if you had to be with a girl and if it don't work out with your husband, you was going to go over there by Ty. And then you want to get up here and say, I didn't say it like that. All I said was, just, joking around, bitch. I don't joke around with bitches like that. Only time I joke around like that with a female is if I really mean that shit. Girl, stop the cap. But see, you supposed to make his skin crawl, like I was saying. You not doing that because you so lame. You don't even know how to make the nigga feel like, bitch, he done lost you. Because you over there hiding. I love my husband. I don't want to leave my husband. I want us to work out, but some things are going to have to change. Bitch, they ain't going to change, fat. They are not going to change. Ralph going to continue to Ralph, and you going to continue to Drew. And drop it like Drew, because not with Drew, because Drew don't look like she dropped the goddamn thing. Not even a pound, girl. Girl, get off of here. So now they asked Sweet Potato Pie why he didn't want to adopt JoJo. Because, Drew had said, you ain't even signed my petition to get my baby. You disrespect my mama. You disrespect my daddy. You ain't did nothing you said you was going to do or whatever. So Ralph's whole thing is he wouldn't take the opportunity of being a father from a black man. That's what he said. He said because he grew up without a father. He said his father is in his life and he just don't want to take that from him. Now, do I believe that's the real reason why Ralph didn't adopt that little boy? Hell no. Do I believe he feels that way somewhat? Possibly. But that ain't why Ralph ain't adopt that little boy. Ralph ain't crazy. Ralph said if I adopt a little boy and we get divorced, because he probably already knew they was heading toward divorce, he knew that in fact he would be responsible for an extra child. And Ralph said that nigga got a daddy. Lil JoJo could go with his daddy. I'm not dealing with nobody else churn. Because, he barely deal with the little boy while he there anyway, And I think that's smart on Ralph's part. I don't think he should adopt the baby. Because if he got a daddy, why would you know what I'm saying? Like, let him, deal with buying with his daddy, his old daddy, and his new daddy. Because I think Ralph's supposed to be the new daddy, and the old daddy's supposed to be the old daddy. The real daddy's supposed to be the old daddy. Let him build a relationship with his daddy. But yeah, Drew didn't like that, and Ralph, you full of shit. But I'm gonna let you slide because it's Drew. So now Ralph get to talking about how he's always supported his wife. He always loved his wife. And he do anything for her. He just want to see his wife happy. That's what Ralph had said to, what's that girl named? Drew. He said he just want her to be happy. To me, that sound like, bitch, he ready to leave you, bitch. That's what it sounds to me like. He just wants you to be happy, whether it's with him or without him. So then she get the crying and cutting onions and all of that, talking about how he disrespectful and how he didn't take care of the baby. She felt like he was, being backstabbing with other people and all of that. And she didn't appreciate the way he treated her within the marriage, bitch. It's been 8-9 years. So in this part, we find out that Wreck-It Ralph had been cutting up since you married him. Well, my thing is, what makes you think a tiger gonna change his stripes? What leopard change his spots? I don't understand you bitches. Y'all hoes accept all kind of shit for the sake of being married. Then when it's time to get knee deep in the shit, now you want to change the nigga. No, keep the nigga the way you met him, fat. She over there crying. I can't believe you disrespected me. You left me alone and you made me feel unwelcome and unpretty and you disrespect my mom. You didn't have my back. You over there colluding with what's that girl named Courtney. And so she gets up and says she leaving. She says she can't take this shit no more. She don't take the shit at the house and I'm calling Cap, bitch. Because when he said you look like you acting, bitch, it hit a nerve. And I believe both of y'all who's acting if you ask me. That's just if you ask me, But she says she not taking this shit no more. And she gets up and leave. Now in the back, Sister Mama Allison is asking her what's going on. And she was like, why don't you tell them about the FBI tapes you got? See, Sister Mama Allison, I like her. She won't play dirty, bitch. She like, that nigga want to get out there and lie on you, bitch. Go around there and tell them people about the FBI tapes you have on him, And she's over there saying, I ain't gonna do that. That's still my husband. That's still my husband. That's why your ass back there crying now. Now, on the flip side, Kenya decides to stick her nose in business that don't belong to her and was telling Ralph, hey, Ralph, you don't understand. As a woman, she just wants to feel like you have her back. I understand because I went through the same thing with my relationship, with my marriage. And, Mark used to say, oh, you're a big girl. You can take care of it. And it makes a woman feel really bad because, we just want our husbands to basically have our bags. Kenya. Girl, you was physically with Marlon, what's his name, Mark? You was physically with that nigga all but 60 days, bitch. You cannot compare the two, fat. I'm sorry I had to call you down here. Girl, you cannot compare the two. Girl, them people been in a real marriage living together for 8-9 years, bitch. And you want to try to compare what Mark did to you with the 2 earrings? No, he had 3 because he had 1 in the nose. With the 2 earrings in the ear and 1 in the nose to what Wreck-It Ralph and Drew going through, you tried it, fat. You tried it. You tried it. Nope. You cannot compare the two, girl. The two are not comparable. See, Kenya the type of bitch just want everybody to know she's a wife or she had a husband. She the type of bitch, I'm not no baby mama, I'm the wife. Girl, who gives a fuck? It's all the same thing. You're still by yourself. And I'm over there with doggone Ralph. How long you been married? Oh, okay. I'm with Ralph. And, you're going to just discount my feelings? It ain't about your feelings, bitch. Mind your business, Kenya. This is not about you. You go worry about what's going on over there with Mark and all of them. This is not about you. Ralph, for once I got your back. You right. This ain't about her. So literally nobody gets up to go check on the girl except Sanya, and Monietta was already backstage. But bitch, this the part that killed me. Do y'all see how Sister Mama Allison looking at Sanya like you a fake ass bitch? Ho, we don't fuck with you. On guard, girl. Look at how she looking at her. Bitch, I was through when I saw this. I said, girl, Sister Mama Allison don't play. She ready to windmill on whoever, bitch. Drew, get your makeup together and get your ass back out there. Who you think you is, Nene Leakes? You are not Lanithia. Get your ass back out there. So now, meanwhile, while Drew's in the back trying to get herself together, Kenya is still over there trying to lecture Mark. And, for the life of me, I ain't gonna lie. I don't understand why Kenya does that. You know what Kenya is doing? Kenya is doing the same thing Erica Mena and all of them do to like Bambi Baby Daddy or Safari. Like they project what they going through onto other people. Now I'm not saying the simulations aren't similar because they definitely are. However, it's not that deep for you to go in. You should have been quiet and watched like the rest of the girls, Kenya. That had nothing. None of this has anything to do with you, and you don't give a damn about Drew. You just wanted to have something to say because we don't know what's going on with you and Mark, with the 2 earrings in the ears and 1 in the nose. Get off of here. Now Drew mustered up the courage. I'm sorry, to come back outside, and basically, like I said, he tell her he just want to see her happy. That to me translates to bitch, I don't want you no more. That's how it sounded to me. I don't know. But anyway, Drew wrote a song called Throw Him or Throw Us Away, something like that. And she gonna perform the song. Now, this is the most awkward shit I've ever seen. Y'all look at this. Now, before I drag Drew real quick, let me just give her props. The song was really nice. I like the song. I like the melody. I like her voice. She sounded really good. I loved the song, actually. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna go stream it. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I might go and see if it's on YouTube Music or something like that. But the song was really good. Now that I've given you your props, Drew, this was the most awkward shit I have ever seen. This girl is singing about this man to this man. Bitch, Mary J. Blige ain't did that, bitch. This whole next level with the insanity, bitch. I believe Drew might be suffering through mental health issues and mental illness, bitch. This girl sat up there and sang this song to this man like she was in a music video, bitch. Take a look at this. You can't make this shit up, y'all. I'm not even bullshitting you. I'm talking about the awkwardness behind the screen, bitch. I'm on the other side of the screen and I feel awkward. How in the hell did you pull this off? And like I said, this is why I say she's really either lame and throw off or this is all bullshit. Y'all can't, There's no way. This right here seemed the fakest of all. I'm sorry. It just did. And I feel like Ralph. Look at Ralph's face, bitch. Ralph like, get this bitch up out of my face, bitch. I don't want to hear this dumb ass shit, bitch. Get her off of here. That's what Ralph looking like. You know what I'm saying? And I share the sentiments of Ralph. The shit looks weird. It's very weird. The whole moment was weird. Look at Andy's face. Andy is over there looking weirded out. Shit was awkward as hell. Candy has been singing since she was 9 years old. And even she said this shit was awkward. Y'all gotta be strong, man. Y'all can't make this shit up. This shit was disgusting and I feel like it's fake as fuck. I mean, look at Sheree's new face. Even Sheree's new face is twisted up. And I did not know when you get the new face, it could twist up like that. See, that's because Sheree just got her face. She just bought her face. So, she probably like trying to, get it wore in, broke in or something like that. But even Sheree was making a weird face because this shit was weird. And the fact that Sheree could make a face, that tells you this was an awkward moment. I'm sorry. Get off of here, Sheree. So we close this bullshit out with Sheree saying she want the girls to be at peace. She want a sisterhood after she done drug Candy by her edges for the reunion. Candy, you took an L there. And then that was it. They toasted to good life and the new baby coming on Christmas. Saying your baby. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all thought. This shit was trash. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on all platforms. Sorry if my review was trash. I can only do so much with what I was given. Do you understand me? And yeah, drop down in the comments. I'll see y'all down there and I'll see y'all hoes later. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.